Hakuna gada angedu kitu. Manglez angedu kitu. You are not actually funny.
Ati gada angegada.
Beze hii game hata sikuchamu.
Au kujamuli gada bika.
Ali gada bika. Gada bika.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Kibureto yezi ruhusu. Kibureto yezi ruhusu.
Polisi wakashinda. Gadi ndio anafanzisha hiyo God of Honor.
Sio joke isha exhaustiwa.
Yeye ndio alipoteza gaming gun.
Henry Omolo, player Kakamega Boys, unawatch Tao Ndani.
Wewe. Ongezea volume we producer. Cheng.
Je.
So happy in Jesus.
Tunakuana utoto. Vitu hivi.
Wewe kwenda na yeye anzisha hiyo wimbo. Sasa ni furahi. I'm alive, man. I'm alive. That's something to be grateful for. Like, yeah. What's up?
What's up?
How was your weekend?
A gorgeous weekend.
Najua ilikuwa weekend ya kuhate watch na kufurahia TV.
By the way, I'm the happiest man.
You're the happiest hate watcher to ever exist.
Oh God.
Look at God.
God is the greatest one.
All the time. God is the greatest.
I have receipts. I'm just waiting on God. Tupatane June.
Kila mtu ashinde game yao.
Kila mtu ashinde game yake. As Ali Salim says. Ali? I am yeah. Anajijua. Alisemaga kila mtu ashinde game yake.
That's true. Kila mtu ashinde game yake. Kuna mambo ya minus, tusaidie, tushikie, tufanye. Lakini mlishikiwa hii weekend.
Wewe tushikie, wewe si tushikie ile timu wewe.
Kwanza tuko na imagine tuko na games. Sharks wanacheza na Police na Tusker.
You can do the funniest thing in the world.
Tusker tulikuwa tumeshachapa League 1.
Hautaki point sita?
Police pia I think actually pia Police tuliwachapa ama tulidraw.
Good.
Lakini I'm so sure hawakutuchapa. That's one thing I'm sure about. But yeah, hi guys, welcome to episode number 42. 42 mgongoni ni ya nani?
Episode Swale
kutoka pale Ulinzi Stars.
Take a sit back, tulia, tunakufikia.
Tuko na episodes 2.
We tunakuja, we tulia.
Tufikie Amaton Samunya.
Nakuja. Yes.
Yeah, so shout out to episode Swale from Ulinzi Stars. Know your players by the way.
Uzuri wewe hapa? 10/10.
Like my name. 10. That's why my name is Makumi. And you are?
Shangtezo.
Skuzombo tote.
Jamoranga.
Yeah. So hi guys, welcome to another episode. We apologize that we were not able to shoot last week. I wasn't feeling well. I was under the weather kidogo, but we thank God I am back.
I was over the moon.
Safe and sound. Tulikuwa tumetoka Murang'a on Sunday. Monday nayo mwili kakata ikasema you ain't going nowhere. Yeah.
Nini nataka holiday? Mwili nataka holiday kila siku.
Ili force holiday. Ikasema hata hii holiday hakuna mahali tunaenda. So ikabidi nikae nyumbani. But it's okay. Today nataka tukimbie kama venye nasemanga kila episode.
There she goes
Guys,
again.
we have so much to cover. That's why I'm saying this. But yeah. And thank you to everyone who watches our podcast. We are really thankful. And yes.
And
Siniko denye ujamaliza kukula.
So play along. What is Bukayo's favorite holiday?
Pasaka.
You're actually dumb. Like dumb. For real. They say
they think Sheng is dumb. But you are dumb. Dumb. What's up, our producer?
What's up?
Mnasemaje?
Hi. Nikukula nakula. Na kuna mtu fulani hapo kwa floor amesema leo ajifiche. Mongina.
Amesema acha kae chini karibu na timu yake.
Anataka kukaa huko chini na Talanta.
Kwa chini ya meza.
Alipiga Gor.
Ako chini ya meza.
We, nyi mko mbele yetu mmecheza 29 games, msiniambie. Si tuko 28 games, nyi mko 29 games. Na ndio kwa maana mko mbele yetu. Mi sina shida. Uniambie nini ligi kiisha uniambie. Ligi kiisha uniambie. Acha tunyamazetu hapo. So we start off on Wednesday. We had some rescheduled fixtures. The first one we start with
some boring rescheduled fixtures.
Yeah,
they're actually boring, imagine.
Zote mbili actually. Ningelala tu hiyo siku
but KCB is boring.
Sasa KCB imeingilia wapi, please. So we had AFC Leopards versus Ulinzi Stars, which ended 0-0.
Hata hatujafika Maima hiyo.
Ashanza sips tea, eh?
Poleni. My body needs a lot of water. Yeah. So AFC Leopards versus Ulinzi Stars. Leo niko na iPad, guys. Mnashinanga mkiniuliza, hiyo ni clipboard ya class 8. I like writing notes. Leo nimeandika notes pia. So we start off from the AFC lineup. We had some few changes. Actually, not some few changes. Apparently, they made 7 changes from the last team that played. There were 7 new players who were introduced in the starting 11. So, like in the attacking front, we had Bebeto, Koloti, and Novella, which is our front 3 that we haven't seen, I believe, the whole season. So, yeah, I think it was a foreshadowing of the weekend, how it was going to be, because Koloti had an impeccable game. Alikuwa na press na jesha ni mashemeji.
Kipa wangu jo.
Pole, usilie.
Alimvunja shingo
jo. Bwana anakujali.
Mambio, anapiga mambio ile grao.
Yeah. And some different things we saw was Casey playing in the midfield. We are so used to seeing him play in that defense position. So it was a new thing. And also shout out to Casey Odhiambo. Happy belated birthday.
Happy, yeah.
When this podcast comes out, it will be past your birthday. So happy belated birthday to the one and only Casey.
Kuja timu kubwa.
How effective do you think Casey was in the midfield? Do you think he plays better when he plays in the defense or in the mid?
Nah, personally, sinanga shida like when he plays either in the defense or commit. But I think this game, he shouldn't. Mimi na macho yangu, I thought he was playing the number 8 role.
He was shifting 8 na 6 because they were playing with Brian Wanyama. Oundo wasn't in that game.
I thought Casey would be better sitting like ana sit back.
Yeah.
Kwa hiyo nini juu Brian Wanyama akiwa hapo kwa 8, I think he's more productive than when he's defending. So yeah, proper game. Haraka ilikuwa draw.
Yeah.
The battles kwa midfield na kina Isa nini they were okay. They were just okay.
Yeah, and also we saw Aguero playing in the number 10 position, which I think honestly it's awful. In terms of
both games, they should not even just try that again, please.
Yeah.
Tafadhali. Bro, they have Kimani on the bench.
Yeah.
Aguero tu awamweke tu kwa mweke penye anafaa kuwa.
Yeah.
Meetings.
Before even this game had happened, we had talked about previously, I'm looking for something on my phone, but it's okay. We had previously talked about Aguero and how good he is at creating chances on the wings. The problem is, I said, the problem is when it comes to finishing, because there wasn't anyone in that finishing position. And which I was right, and someone was trying to argue with me, but I was right. So we look at before this game Wednesday, Aguero held the most assists at 5, followed by Madada at 3, Miheso at 2, Lokale at 2, and Ovela at 2. And that was on April 11th. April 11th. By the time we were making that podcast, I just want to make it clear, I was right. Thank you. But yeah, as of April 11th, I was right.
Aguero bure.
Yeah. The thing is this, I think for some people, because they feel like we are friends to some of these players.
Which I am.
Sindio sijakata. Both of us.
I want nataka ingeo kwa kichwa, which bro.
It as much as we are friends to some people, some players, we try to be as very objective as we can.
And factual.
Yes. So we are not going to overlook something and say someone was doing well if he wasn't doing well. So yes. In a game like this against Ulinzi Stars, I don't think Aguero playing in the midfield makes him effective. They make him a liability to the team.
Yeah.
In terms of he isn't able to create those chances as he does on the wings. Creating those 5 assists have all been on the wing. And if he was effective in the midfield, at least tungeona chance ame create in this game and also in the game that he played over the weekend. So, yes. I would prefer hata Triple K acheze hapo. Triple K. Pauline Kimani. I would prefer Kibari acheze hapo. I'm hata Miheso. And the craziest thing is, after that game, AFC fans were chanting Miheso must go. Miheso didn't even play like a third of that game. He played for like 10 minutes. Alingia dakika sijui 83. And by 93 game ilikuwa imeisha. So niko like, sasa Miheso amefanya ni kama ku-create chance, si fault yake, alikuwa bench. But yeah. Something else I must highlight for Ulinzi Stars. Yakin's first touch.
He's very keen.
No, that's
like
nice.
That's nice.
That was nice.
Thanks.
That was nice.
Ambu mkisi amekaa hapa tulia anafanya.
Yeah. Yakin's first touch was actually very good. He had some very good chances. Levis Opio nayo alikuwa on form. Alikuwa amesema kuna mtu anampita tu. And he saved. He had some very good saves. The thing is, Ulinzi Stars, ukiwaachia tu chance utakipata. Especially looking at people like Stafford, Boniface Mshiri, Karani, najua aliscore over the weekend, but I'm still not yet convinced.
Nilikuwa nasikia kudedi tu.
Watu kama kina Javan, Telena on that left back position. We are eating. Hata Amaton Samunya. Wacha nitoke huko nyuma kidogo. Ni ukuje nionyeshe kufunga mabao. Yeah. Boniface Mshiri also had another amazing chance created. Finishing, ikawa kata. And so there was no creation in the midfield. I think for Ulinzi, they created some very good chances, but they weren't able to take up those chances very well and get a goal. Generally, that game was just...
Mimi nilikuwa nataka kuona Leshani hiyo game. Because I always love seeing my boys play. Yeah, I enjoyed Ken playing again. I'm so happy, man. Aujui venye hii weekend imeniwakia walai. Like I'm so... Bro, everything is working right. Like, furaha tu, sina stress. Like, vijana wanacheza poa. Tuko kwa Leshan though. Yeah, I needed to see Leshan playing, but... Yeah, a quick recovery to goalkeeper. Nasao jina wake. Emuria, sorry. Yeah.
Ulinzi.
Yeah, quick recovery. But that means Rix
is back.
He's back. Kamgongo. With another clean sheet.
Wait. Tujafika huko.
Silikuwa tumaliza games za timu moja zote pamoja.
Hapana. Tunamaliza reschedule fixtures kwanza alafu tuende.
Sawa.
Yeah, and then the next game that we are going to is Gor Mahia versus FC Talanta, which ended 0-1. FC Talanta won that game. Emmanuel Osoro, mkisi wa Brenda Munyina. Anashindanga mtu yoyote mwenye ni mkisi tu akifanya tu kitu
tafute timu nyingine
kali lazima ni Omweri, ni Osoro, ni nani? Ni Brian Michira, ni atuishingi kwa amani, anatutextingi yeye pamoja na Kinan. So yeah, shout out to Brian Osoro, Brian Michira na
Brian Osoro is how?
Unajua nimemix vitu mbili, nimemix Brian Michira na Emmanuel Osoro, poleni. Shout out to Emmanuel Osoro.
Brian Michira Osoro.
Brian Michira Osoro. Migiro, anaitwa Migiro. for that goal, you have to ask yourself first of all, how is the God defense so open?
Just
like,
a little concentration lapse, you are done.
Nivo.
Bro, you are done. You are like kaput.
Like, honestly, how do you allow players to make so many touches of the ball? No one goes for the ball. No one tries to tackle. No one tries to intercept. Mnacha tu mfanye 1-2, 1-2.
One thing about Osoro, he knows where he's supposed to be.
Yeah.
Like, hiyo place alikuwa defend like ukiato uangalie tu hivi kidogo hivi, bro, you are done, you are gone. Like, alishika tu hiyo ball, aliguza touch moja.
Nani hivyo?
Na hata kupura, like, aliplace bottom corner, bro.
Soft.
Like hata uwezi jam.
Unamka tu unapiga makofi juu. That was a good goal.
Hakuna
very tactical.
God angedu kitu. Mangles angedu kitu. You are not actually funny.
Ati God. Brother, that's actually funny.
It's not funny.
It's very funny. God Matthews wasn't guarding.
Ndo ni funny.
Wewe ukisema za watu wengine unaonanga zikiwa funny.
Jua zikuangi funny.
Yeah, guard your heart against the guarding jokes that are guarding right now.
God si mimi nimesema, si mwasikia? Njoo God anasikiza.
God couldn't guard. Tafadhali tuite hiyo episode hivyo. God couldn't guard.
No. Si mimi natuma title.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Umemaliza?
No.
By the way, hii game hata sikujam. Juu the
Au kujamuli gadabika.
Aligadabika. Gadabika.
Unajua hizo jokes tunapiganga tuna
Sorry.
wataanza kuchachisha.
Pole.
Calm down.
Baby, calm down.
Yeah, so
alikuwa anacheza ugada.
Nani? Najua tutakufikia na I'll not let you rest. Niko nazo hivi.
Sawa. Sawa ugada tuendelee.
So hiyo game siku we would chance zilikataa, free kicks, post nini. Bro, like hata mimi nilikuwa nimechoka venye George amechoka. Unasema amechoka. Like hakuna kitu tungedu. It was just like they were too walikuwa tu akili zao zilikuwa kwa hiyo game deadly.
Yeah.
Alafu off pitch issues bado, like hizo vitu bado zina affect like team, tuseme tu kweli. Like najua watu hawaoni, but ukiangalia tu venye inacheza like hiyo game ya Talanta, like ungeona what's going on, like ungeona kuna kitu tu wrong inaendelea. But
yeah, sorry,
it's all nice. We still push.
Game in hand ikenda tu hivyo.
Imagine. But
man,
we still push.
Man, I'm not used to this.
Tuone ni aje.
Man, I'm not used to this.
Yeah, fingers crossed.
You kitu wanzaje?
We stay calm.
Inaanzaje?
God damn it.
God damn it. God damn it. God damn it. God damn it. Oh, damn it. Game in God. Karibu wapi? Ndio nilikuwa nataka kusema. Mchunge msipiane God of Honor. Do we imagine? Game ya mwisho ni Gor na Police. Alafu Police wa chini.
Uzuri ni kuimagine, una-imagine.
Alafu Gor wapeane God of Honor.
Hiyo nayo ni kitu.
Wakiwa na goalkeeper wao God Matthews. Kiburi yetu yezi ruhusu. Kiburi yetu yezi ruhusu. Police wakashinda. God ndio anafanzisha hiyo God of Honor.
Sio joke shakes.
Yeye ndio alipoteza game in gun.
Si nimedhani hiyo joke isha exhaustiwa.
Akibaka nasikia kichwa yangu ikigonga. Poleni guys.
Tava head guard. Tuendele.
Hey, oh my God. That was fine. Oh my God. King. I'm going to say God. But you're guy. Oh my God. Praise the Lord. Yeah.
Tupatane Thursday.
Tunaumia sisi mashabiki.
Sa unakach. Amekach.
Nimesema
Umekach.
tupatane lini? Thursday.
Tutapatana
We are very
basi.
ready for Thursday.
Catch mega. Yeah, in that game, Omala also had a very good trial. Like finishing was just the problem.
Wanicheze Chris.
I came in the second half because I was at work, so I wasn't able to see the first half. But let me tell you, you just looked at that game and you are like, God are not here. Like our yuko hapa. Like there's nothing.
Tulikuwa
they
Sunday
can do.
already. Hiyo ilikuwa imewatoka deadly.
Ni sawa. But I have always stated that I believe Gor Mahia's biggest problem has always been the midfield. If they find a way to fix the midfield, it's always going to be that. And it's not only Gor Mahia. I've said this for other teams. Your team is as good as your midfield. So if your midfield is shaky, your whole team is going to be shaky. Why I'm saying this is because when you shift up the team and you actually have people creating the chances through the midfield, you look at Gor and they're actually very lethal. Kitambo alikuwa na akina Osto, Musa Masika, Rogers pia alikuwa acheza poa. Right now, I don't know what happened to Rogers. His performance has not been up to par. Probably I would say like the best next number 10 you have is Ben Stanley, who played very well over the weekend. But yeah. Some highlights I should also point out too is for Chris Opondo. I don't think we've spoken about him so much on the pod, but he's a friend to us and the guy holds the ball very well. And it's not like unnecessary holding of the ball. Nanga mtu amekaa na ball sana na nini. You actually watch him, he knows how to control and how to like dictate the tempo of the game. So shout out to Chris Opondo. He was actually very crucial in making sure that Talanta were performing very well. What else? What else should I highlight? Yeah. And Osoro in front of the goal, very lethal.
Proper player.
He should be signed by a top 5 teams in the league right now. Yes. And then we head over to the weekend fixtures. We start off by Nairobi City Stars versus Shabana Neyemo. Shabana Tore Morero. Walishinda 2-0. First of all, let me say, Keith K, the magician in Bali. You are whoever you think you are, my guy. I'm so happy. I love seeing Keith thrive so very well. So, yes, now that I've gotten that out of the way. We start off the game by 2 amazing chances that were created by Shabana in the first 35 minutes. Msaga alikuwa amesema hii game na washika hivi. Same to M10, Gina Kayangu, the great, the legend. And funny thing is, not funny. It's not funny, actually. It's actually very serious. I think Michira should be nominated for the MVP this season.
This season.
Yes, he already has 20 GA, 13
21.
goals.
Make
Yeah,
that
21. Wow. Basi nilikuwa nimecount vibaya. Because in my head, it was 13 goals with 7 assists. But, oh my God. Kama, who do you think is the best next contender for the MVP this season?
For like KPL peke yake.
Yeah, KPL peke yake with no Mozart ama nini. Me think Michira, Moses Shuma,
actually.
Yeah.
Actually Moses Shuma.
and probably, okay, this one I'm not yet fully convinced, but sorry, Boniface Muchiri. Mushiri. Yes. I think
Shuma.
who else do you think should be in that conversation, by the way?
Ogam.
But so the problem is Ogam, since he got that injury, has
that's
been
why
out.
imagine half the season he's
He has
done
been
15 goals.
Yeah,
He's been out for like the other half of the
the
season.
season, true.
Imagine angekuwa bado.
But Sasa, the thing is, okay, we don't know when he will be back. I think when he is back and he actually gets like 2 or 3 or 4 more goals, we might actually put him in that conversation. Because right now, Shuma has passed him, sindio?
No, he
But
didn't
ako
score.
15.
Hajafanya kufunga weekend. Their game
Also,
versus Sofapaka
they are
ilienda
up to
0-0.
okay. So, hoping and praying that Ogam actually comes back, I think that would actually add more because Shuma is still in the game. So, if Ogam does come back, I would say it would probably be between Shuma, Ogam, and Brian Michira.
I thought we would have Mavo in this convo. Season ikianza, by the way.
Season kianze,
I
Mavo
actually
was
thought-
superb.
But sijui nini iliendelea. Because-
Tunajua nini iliendelea. Hiyo game structure yao and coach Ndaira Giche got it so well the first like 7, 8, 9, 10 games, and then after that it was just downhill. So we know.
Naeka Muguna hapo pia. Jokes guys, jokes. Nijuu yako serious, nataka acheke.
So guys, yeah, actually tell us in the comment section, who would you nominate for the MVP
AFC
of this
unasemaje?
season? So AFC nani?
Si ndo nauliza kama uko na mse. As in, kama uko na mtu naweza nominate from AFC kama uelewi.
If I have to choose, like lazima nichague from
Si
AFC.
lazima.
Maybe Ovela. Like, but Ovela means ampea best goal of the season.
The free kick.
Because
For sure.
ain't no way. Yeah.
For sure.
Yo. That was the, yeah. Next episode, tutafanya best goal of the season. So you guys will help us decide
Niyo
that.
peke yake.
Yeah.
Hii season
And then-
hakuna highlights mingi.
Hapana kuna mabao
Free kick za
Sindio,
Austin
za
ka
Austin. Sindio
50.
nataka kusema.
Hey,
Hadi za si Michira.
za Mushiri.
Mushiri. Why? Ni juu bado tuko kwa Shabana. So akili yangu tu bado inagonga Michira. But yeah. So we go back to this game. Shabana scored 2 goals. Keith Imbiling influence on this game was superb. Chances
Anajua kutandika
created.
timu za Nairobi deadly.
Sana anakuanga na beef. Mi nasemanga asanti Mungu tulimalizana na Shabana before Imbali aende huko. Juwale angetufunga, it would have been like mtu amechukua kisu amefanya hivi kwa roho. Hivyo. Keith's influence on the game was actually very good. The chances that he was creating, there was one he created for Austin Odongo. Akaenda kugonga Otho ikagonga post. That would have been
Kagonga
the goal of the weekend. That would have actually been very beautiful. Then we go to Keith's goal. And you wonder nini au defenders zote na players zote walikuwa wanafanya ndani ya box. And no one could actually
City Stars
try
kwanza
and
wananibo deadly.
could defend yo nini.
Jo.
So
Sijui wana defend aje.
unashanga nini inaendelea. And then now we go to the other goal yenye Mazembe alipeana throw in. And this one, hata tulikuwa tunaangalia na Kinan. And we were saying how bad the field is that hiyo ball ili bounce. Like ili bounce hivi. Ni player wa
You
City
ball in
Stars.
bounce.
Anasisitiza.
Hey, sawa. Booyaka, booyaka.
Let's bounce.
Yeah. So Mazembe alikuwa na throw in aka kurusha. No guys, they're
Mpira
not bouncing
ukadunda.
back from this.
Let's bounce back. Haikuwa mimi ni best yako bri.
Yeah. So a City Stars player, nimesahau jina yake, but I remember alikuwa amevaa jezi number 22. He loses the ball too easily. Hapo akina Austin were right on time na Msaga, and they score another goal.
I actually have the funniest stat ever.
Niambie mse.
Unajua hiyo ni the first goal ya Msaga of the season. Like actually.
It's crazy. But he has been involved in so many goals for Shabana.
Ukauliza mtu, ukaambia mtu Msaga alikuwa involved kwa hii bao, nini. Hauwezi kosa mtu atakwambia sawa kuna bao kaa 5 ama 4 hivi. Bro, like that, you know that's crazy. But uzuri assist ziko.
True. Yeah, that's true. And to finish us off in this conversation, I want to ask, how good do you think Austin Odongo is?
Proper player.
On a range of 1 to 10.
A proper player. A 7.5 juu he's still young. Ni young and he's still doing things for Shabana, so we hope ata go on a like nice trajectory. Yeah,
for me, I think Austin Odongo is one of the best youngsters we have in the country right now. And the fact that he continuously proves himself in every game that he comes up. And unajua kitambo tulikuwa tuna look at Shabana and we were like, oh, it's Michira Tegisi. But right now, there's been a full revolution of where it's not one person who is dependent to score a goal. And Austin Odongo is one of the players who has...
Nasema Shabana ni Galacticos.
Hawitaji tu mtu mmoja wafunge. Yeah, so Austin Odongo puts his best foot forward. Nataka kusema best forward foot. Yeah, best foot forward. And I'm hoping that probably in the next, maybe, I think he's under 23. Right? Ama kwa under 20. Somewhere in between there. I'm not sure of his age, but I know he's at least under 23, that he will get at least a chance, maybe in the national team, and maybe get a provincial squad call up, alafu tuone Ivo, how it will go, because he's very good up front. Then we move on swiftly to, my beautiful Sharks. So Kariobangi Sharks were playing Bandari, which ended 1-2. Let me start off by saying, where ref nimekuwekea wanted. Usipite hizo area zetu.
Juu Bandari waliwavua.
Amekuwa kingoja.
Alisema nangoja kwa tia tufike. Ni sawa. So
walivuliwa na the Dockers.
Bandari, first of all, very heartbreaking, but I'm glad. Aku celebrate, juange celebrating geniuma. So Makwata starts us off with a very good... The thing is, with Makwata, ukimacha tu hapo mbele na ball, he will get you a goal. And that's the problem.
Shida hata si Makwata makumi. Mimi nataka kujua, last week na hii wiki, positioning ya Seb nini mbaya? The same thing na Edu. Bro.
Mukolwe. Mi sijui what's the problem, honestly. Because the thing is, we know how good Sebastian Wekesa is. I personally love him. He's a wonderful goalkeeper. But he consistently comes out of the post and then he doesn't get the ball. Unajua ungekuwa natoka alafu anapata ball ungekuwa unasema sawa kuna 70-30% chance. Kai. Ikitu iliniuma. But iya Makwata hakutoka. Iyo apili atanui ndio ili. But ni sawa. So Makwata closes in on our defenders in front of everyone. Makes a very splendid. Hata ilikuwa inakaa kama alikuwa na overthink kama afunge ama aache kufunga. Tulikuwa tuna watch your highlights na George na Kina, and they actually pointed that out. He looked so hesitant in scoring. And like ungeacha tu kasingie. But yeah. Then so Makwata scores, and then shortly after Wasambo does this spectacular move, Wasambo alienda nkaramisi. Wasambo. Alipita mbele ya defenders nini akina Nganga, Tanui, Zadin wote.
Zadin skewed
kujia kikombe yako ya kuchapa Sharks komendawe.
Easy.
Izadin. Nimekwambia aje kujia kikombe ya kuchapa Sharks home and away juu mnafurahia sana kama mmeshinda ligi. Ni Sharks tu. Na mko juu yetu.
Anasema hizo.
Kumbe hizo juu. Brenda. Nitakurusha huko nje. Yeah. So Wasambo walks through this whole defense line and midfield to create a very splendid chance for Buire to equalize for us. Then shortly after, we got a red card for a Harvey. And this is where I have a problem. So, sorry, it was... This where I have a problem.
A problem.
Utaenda home, Brenda. Utaenda kwenye uko kwa Simba mpatane nazo kwa barabara.
Diamond.
Simba. Ile video yake yuni hadi wa leo. But yeah.
31st.
So si 31st year ile yenye alikuwa anasema ati mimi ni kama Simba. Alafu anaroroa
badala ya kuroa.
So yeah. So let me give you like a visual picture of what happened. So Otiala makes a tackle. Kumeka tackle akapewa yellow. Harvey akaenda kuongelesha ref. Hakuenda kumchapa, kumfanya nini, alienda kumuongelesha. Ref,
hiyo ni kazi ya captain.
Ref, imagine aliacha hiyo story hakuongea kuhusu hiyo kitu. Then kukakaa ndio mafans wanaanza kumwambia unafaa umpe yellow. Anakuongelesha aje then ndio anatoa yellow. Kwani yako anajua ameongeleshwa, imagine.
Na mafans wenyu
si ni wa Bandari.
Oh.
Si walikuwa wamekaa hiyo side.
My bad.
Au fans wao 10.
Wenye si wangezua. No.
Wetu wakizua hiyo ni vita.
Na au fans wengine wa 10.
Si tulikuwa ile side nyingine. Mimi ningetoka kwa kwenda. So me already mimi watu 10.
Wewe anasema technical bench yenu ni wengi kuliko fans. Tarazela.
Wetu kuachana na players wetu na venye tunasaidia nchi. So he doesn't call a yellow, he doesn't say anything, he doesn't nini aone. Akasikiliza fans, akapea Harvey yellow. Kumpea yellow, akarudisha yellow kwa mfuko. Then fans wakaanza kumwambia alikuwa na yellow ingine, ndio akakumbuka.
Which was true.
It was true, but as a referee, what's your job? Una influenceiwa na fans pale kwa nini?
The heat of the moment.
Ndio akatoa red card.
Damn.
Harvey akatoka. Harvey kutoka. Coach Mluya na yakatia akaingia kwa field.
Nasema Waingona anaenda tu kufanya hivi. Mbio.
Respect our coach wewe.
No, hicha ameanza kuambukiza watu.
Respect our coach wewe.
I gotcha.
Respect my coach. Sawa. Unaweza ongea vibaya lakini usiongelee
coach wangu hivyo.
Yeah. So coach alikuwa amejama akaendea ref pia akapata red card. So next game
kama Mluya anaitwa Tom, hiyo game commentators wangemuita aje? Tommy Fury. Alikuwa ameja. He was furious.
Yes. For the second goal, Beja gets an assist. So Seba comes off the post.
Oh, alitoka
kwa post. What do you think I meant?
Comes off the post like ni kama ball. Sikuwa
usikue mslu
English.
Hata mimi siku register, but to explain.
Box to box.
Sorry.
Register. So yeah, Seba comes off the post, which is a huge deadly mistake.
Deadly.
Beja naye alikuwa hii side ya right wing, akashika ball, crosses it in. Then Otiala akakuwa hapo akaokoa. Kugonga hivi nje, ikakuja kama imepata Tanui, akafunga. Na story ikaishia hapo. Tanui kwanza aligongwa na ball kwa uso mara 3. Ana deserve. Nilifurahi.
Sportsmanship makumi.
Haikuwa intentional. Alikuwa anaeka uso yake mbele ya ball. sijui alitufunga.
Sportsmanship, bro.
But yeah, I personally don't have anything against him. I was just very hurt. My heart was hurt. Nimetoka home bio, nimekimbia kwenda kuwatch Sharks wachapo na Bandari at home. Yeah. Another thing that I didn't agree with Coach Mluya was we should have brought on more attacking-minded players in terms of venye tulipo your red card, which let me say this, in as much as tulipo red card, we actually played like we were 10 players on the pitch with now the goalkeeper that's 11. We actually played very well. Our defense was splendid. Faizo Pande continuously puts up 100% performance. Very good to have
proper
that
player.
guy. Yeah, hapo kwa defense. Otiala, sometimes he was shaky, but kuna saves alikuwa na make mzuri. So very proud of Ian Karani. Kwanza nieke hiyo ama ya makofi ama yenye uko naye. Producer unalala kwa kazi yako, utavutwa kazi. Asante. So, welcome back Ian Karani. May come off an injury. He's back and he played really well. So, Ian Karani pale nyuma, tuko na Utiala, tuko na Faiza Upande. Then Biko also
my
was
player.
Alikuwa 60-40 hivyo, not the best performance I've seen from him, but he wasn't awful. Then we introduced Guy Panchol, who's also another defender. So, tulikuwa na Biko, tuko na Guy, tulikuwa na watu kadhaa. Aya, also Keegan was there, also playing very well defensively in that game.
Ngolo.
And Ngolo was also there. We brought on Alvaro.
Yay!
Yeah, also shout out to Alvaro, friend of the podcast. Kwanza tunampenda sana na roho yote.
Hata ya kiguzo uongo misi wadanganye.
Tunarusha ngumi.
Deadly.
Vibaya sana early in the morning. Yeah, so shout out to Alvaro. What I think, I don't know why, because Bwire, in as much as he did get the goal, alikuwa ana lose ball sana. So I was thinking, probably wange bring on Zablon Kutela at that moment, because we've seen Kutela and Bwire have been exchanging. When Kutela starts, Bwire comes on as a substitution. So I thought that was the thing that was going to happen, especially on that left flank. So Kutela didn't come on, but it's okay. We saw a new player. I have not personally watched him. His name every single week tunakuanga na new player.
You sign midweek. Wala wanaletaga player midweek.
Unashanga uni nani
number 33 ni nani?
I know.
Ai, number 46.
I know.
Najua ni Mozart but uni nani?
I know. That's what I feel like with Sharks, they always surprise me. Because you think you know the players, then they bring on someone and you're like, huh? So we had a new player anaitwa Powell Sishinsia. Anaitwa Simisha something. I've forgotten his second name. But I know his first name is Powell. He had a splendid chance. Unaona ile boli yenye mnagonganga pa hivyo alafu mara mwisho inapuro inatoka hivyo. Tulikuwa na those chances like 3. Memusi had 1, Ali Salum had 1, Powell had 1.
Ali alicheza aje kwanza?
Hakuwa anapata ball. Na akipata ball hakuna mtu mwingine ako na yeye hapo mbele.
Anaitwa Powell Shisima.
Oh, Shisima.
Signed 1 month ago.
Shisima.
Sigalagala Polytechnic forward. Powell Shisima. This is from Kevin Tao on the 28th of February.
Shisima. Who got the keys to my...
Oh, and it was first reported by Willie Lastborn KE.
Okay. Thank you, producer, for that fact check.
Sasa unafanya kazi.
But
congratulations.
The guy has been on the team for 2 months.
Just to add, mtu amecomment hapa amesema, Taya for sure, I watched this guy help his team, Young Simba, win Kakamega Governor Cup 2023. He is good.
Yeah, he was good in that game. He was good. If there is a coach who has an eye for talent,
bro, juzi nilimuona ako huko Kakamega sijui ya Light Cup sijui nini.
Sharks Elite Cup. Unashanga.
Amendea midfielders wetu wa next. Moranga. Ako huko.
Tuna bring in players wenye tutauza next season.
Proper scouting, bro.
Tumeshaanza kupata players wa next season.
Niko na bad news. Kariobangi wanaenda chini. Kariobangi, sorry. Si nyinyi.
Kariobangi Sharks youth.
Si youth. Ni youth. Wanashuka. Wako div 2. Si
wanaenda Rijo.
Waambie wa pull up their socks.
Umejua si juu ya hivyo. Nikwambia ni juu ya nini? Juu
mnasanya
kwenda huko to hiyo kitu.
Mnasanya talent yote.
Sasa si ndio hiyo ndio nilikuwa nataka kusema. Every youth player ukionekana we ni mnoma ndio hiyo senior team ishakuchukua.
Wanafaa.
Akina Razel, Aroko, hata huyo Paul Shinsi.
Ashinsia.
Brenda kwenda huko. Wewe ndio unafanya naongea hivyo. Umesema nitwa Simisha.
Shisima.
Pole.
Sign from Sigalagala Polytechnic.
Pole Powell. I'm very sorry. But wewe ni mnoma. Yeah. So
niko na swali
Mathare. Shida yetu ni tulianza kucheza very defensively. Atuku create as many chances as possible. There were not many attackers in the box when that slight chance comes in for people to score. So we need to improve on that. Hata kama tuko na red card to jitume. Tusicheze defense.
Yeah, I have an ask for you exclusively. What's your opinion on umesema referee was one thing tunajua referees kwa hii ligi bro, sometimes they are work like they are bad PGO MOL vibes like wakombaya deadly saa zingine.
Yeah.
But what's your take on conduct ya the aftermath the game?
Fans kwenda ku attack referee.
Yeah.
I think it's very unbecoming, very disgusting. The thing is this, hata kama umejaa maje, referee's word is the final word. The best thing you can do is at least follow it up with going to press charges, at least to rebuttal what the referee has done, or peleka kesi kwa koti.
Makumi siku hizo unatuangusha English ingine. Sorry. Rebuttal sio. Endelea. Very good use of the word.
Yeah. There's so little that you can do.
English.
And the thing is this.
Makumi endelea.
And the thing is this. When you go to attack a referee, it's actually more detrimental to your team than it is.
Hey, calm down. Hey. Ilikuwa swali ndogo, bro. But sasa I know why.
Detrimental.
The low in you start showing. The low in you, it is showing.
We pendo, acha kuongea.
Hey. Umama wado usome dictionary, bro. Guy.
Yeah, so as I was saying. Yes. It's very detrimental to your team in terms of, we've seen what has happened with teams like AFC Leopards and Mathare. Right now wako on the balance. Ilikuwa AFC Leopards. Sindio? Na Mathare. They are actually on the balance hapo. Hawajui if they're going to play Mozart because of what their fans did. So wapewe hiyo timu nyingine wenye walichapwa ni nani?
Walikuwa nafaa wacheze hivi pamoja. Wewe inawaka.
Ilikuwa mwenye atashinda between AFC na Mara alikuwa ende face another team. Sijui ilikuwa from NSL. Compel. Walikuwa ende face Compel. So waache Compel apite basi if they can't agree between AFC and Mathare. So
you give a compelling argument.
I was waiting for it TV. Hadi na kuangalia.
Poleni, yeah. So
atuwezi onge English na Sheng hapa studio. Inakata. Atuwezi onge English na Sheng. Umesikia?
Mwambi Sheng vizuri. Sheng tezo.
Guys, by the way, I'm speaking English from now henceforth.
Sawa.
You can hear this one is laughing. Why are you thinking?
What is you laughing for?
Who are you laughing for?
Who is you laughing for? I'm being serious. I'm being very serious. If my... Hapana. Tutaanza kusema kama ile ingine. Yeah. So, what was I saying? So, yeah, I don't think going to attack the referee helps your argument. So, the best thing you can do, take the case to court and pray and hope that you actually have substantial evidence to take you to the next place, which is probably getting that referee fined ama angaliwe if
Yeah, but
amefanya tu
FKF
vitu.
should be like on their toes to tuangalie marefu yetu jo.
Yeah.
Let me ask you guys, has there ever been a case that's been taken to court and something
Not
Happened
like
to
there
the
were
ref?
repercussions?
Not really.
Not the ref, but just like kumekuwa tu na
sidhani.
Kesi zenye zinapeleka kwa koti ni amjalipa watu mnanyang'anywa basi na personal car.
Team zingine.
Well, aija
Ni juu ya referee.
tumesikia kuna kesi ya Dimba na
Mwatate.
so
Oh, yeah, like
okay. So yes, we move on.
very very good answer to my question.
Yep.
Yeah. I'm content.
Very contented.
Yes.
kupuna kungana content.
Yeah. We go to AFC Leopards versus Bidco, which ended 3-1 to AFC Leopards. First of all, Bidco showed walikuwa naonyesha ile nguvu, wanataka kukimbia.
Resilience.
Yes. They showed resilience. But now AFC
Book club for me, you.
were on top of their game. AFC na ndio siku walidecide. Acha nakwambia Bidco wangebeat ile AFC yenye ilicheza midweek. Wangekuwa na mabao. Kwanza the fact that Bidco had just come from beating Mathare United. And you are like, kwanza hiyo game. Pale kwa mvua mpaka Mathare wanaanza kuomba, the rain has started, let us pray it brings blessings.
Even the admin was tweeting in hope. Thinking
in hopes and prayers.
Yeah, like this rain might be a sign of a comeback.
Wapi? Mpaka wakaingiza Musa Masika.
They slid.
But ni sawa. Yeah. So yeah.
But they won their most important game. So
was it? It was important for you, not for them.
No, for us as Mathare fans.
Oh, okay.
So you know I say Mathare every day, every day, Mathare every day.
Ulikuwa serious na history ya kuongea English?
Yes.
Okay. So our greatness within.
Yes.
So yeah, we start us off with so Victor Otieno Aguero, an outfoot to Ovela ka pigia pale post. I think he actually wanted to score. Alafu nani goalkeeper aka lose the ball. Then Koloti was in the right place at the right time. Ndani. Hivyo tu. Nakwambia Koloti alikuwa amefurahi.
Alikuwa he was doing shaker like this. You know shaker?
Yeah.
Our Rasta friend.
Yes.
Yes, the one who George recorded him when they were playing Bidco, by the way, when we went to Thika. You see that video, which is a meme these days, when he's dancing this way with a red coat.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was Abuya who recorded it.
Oh,
Koloti was
Abuya.
doing shaker like this because Shaker said Koloti ball, Koloti and ball is like water and oil, like cooking oil.
Oh,
You know, I like the way you are understanding my English. Oh.
Hey, yeah. Then we go on to Brian Wanyama, who had a very good free kick. Ikafikia Koloti, tena akafunga. And the fact that there was like, I think a 4-minute difference from the first goal that Koloti scored to the next one. It's just like they were banging. Mpaka Ovela had a very good chance in those like the first 15 minutes. I could push through. So I think the approach ya AFC was slightly different from the Ulinzi game yenye walikuwa na press wote pale mbele, which was actually very good. Clinton Asiago, a guy we've spoken about on this podcast.
Several.
Yeah, and we know how good he is. But on this game, he was missing in action.
Yeah, he was too blunt, man. He was too blunt
Yes.
for...
And they weren't creating enough chances for him even to actualize it. And even when he creates chances, the finishing
It's
on the other parts, it's just very crazy. Poleni, nimetoka kula nikakunywa maji mingi, poleni. Someone from Bidco who really amazed me is this jersey number 30 anaitwa Nderitu.
Zizu.
Oh my god, he's akona nywele afro kiplani hivi. That guy
Proper
is
player.
actually.
By the way, we met him with Kido when we were going home.
Oh.
Like we told him, bro, he was on the nini?
On the roof.
On the bus. We told him, bro, you're a proper player, because you see, like the AFC midfield, they were totally dominated by like Bitco, you know,
and he was a substitute
touches,
like
one touch,
and the tackles that he was making no, that
deadly.
If he actually gets people to provide the ball for him and for him to provide the ball for, he actually creates so many chances. He's very press resistant. He's not very tall, so his center of gravity is actually very good. He's very rooted to the ground, so he can tackle. He's press resistant. He can pass the ball. He's short.
This one.
Yeah, he's press resistant. He's good with the ball. He tackles very well. His passing accuracy is actually very good. So I'm hoping
his center of gravity is high or low?
She's high. See, when you're short, you are nini? Inaitwaje? You are balance. Ukona si ngumu kukuangusha kama mtu mrefu.
So center of gravity iko high or low?
Iko low.
Wazi. Hey, you've learned.
Nimesema the opposite.
I cannot fathom.
Ni producer alikuwa na, it was a few episodes ago. I think it was about 20 episodes ago when you had this conversation about center of gravity.
Oh, tulikuwa tunasumbuana na And the craziest thing is I actually loved physics. I don't know why I can't remember this. Physics was actually my favorite science.
Man, I'm not
physics
used to
and
this.
Then chemistry.
Damn.
And the funniest thing is on my KCSE, I passed chemistry more than I passed physics.
No, it's not. No.
Actually, passed chemistry. Like I was so proud of myself, man. Yeah. And then we had the goal, the sole goal for Bidco. That was scored. The thing is, kila mtu alikuwa analia ilikuwa ikuwe penalty. But
and
thank God,
scored.
and they scored in the same breath that they were asking for a penalty. So I think it was sort of nini.
A penalty.
No, it was a penalty.
Yeah.
It was a penalty, but the referee just decided for the Nini to go
play
on.
Advantage,
Play advantage because they still got the goal in as much as walikuwa wameangushwa, which did bear fruit. But I think if he didn't endelea angefaa kustopisha wapewe penalty. So yeah, Bidco got their goal. Then Casey akapeana assist to Ken from a corner kick.
The goat scored.
Yeah, so Kennedy Odhiambo Owino got another goal. Tulikuwa tumemwambia ile time alikuwa anacheza before akatwe kwa squad. Tulikuwa tunamwambia decide kama yeye ni center back ama striker, nini anataka. Na sasa tena amerudi.
I think he can replace Gitego there as his friend. Not like replace, he can play in his
I get
his
the
shoes.
joke.
Yeah.
We are very in sync. Trust that. Yeah.
Chude Genje.
Yes. Siku zote.
He says that every time.
Chude Genje. Yeah. One thing for AFC, I think in terms of people like Kimani, they should actually try and give him more minutes in the game to try and see how influential he will be, especially in that midfield. Yes, and then we have sasa kuna player wa Bidco. I have nothing against him personally because simjui. But alikuwa na lose ball too many times. Anaitwa Nyamoya.
Number 20
18. he's not tackling and he wasn't running for the ball. So many of the chances that were being created was actually started from him losing the ball. So I think Bidco, one of our check on that. But yeah. So from there, I'll just highlight some 2 games that happened that were not broadcasted by
the official broadcaster.
Azam. Yes, by Azam.
Yeah.
So we had KCB versus Kenya Police, which ended 1-2. Kenya Police won this game. Patrick Otieno scored the only goal for KCB, but also KCB scored an own goal. And then we had David Simiyu, who scored the other goal for Kenya Police. So Kenya Police had an own goal. I don't know.
Your best pal scored for Police.
I don't know KCB. Nani alifunga your own goal? Hakuna mtu alisema. But yeah. And then David Simiyu scored the other goal. Hanif, seeing Hanif on that starting lineup is so beautiful. You know?
Mabele.
Sasa mrudi kucheza ball. Mwache
But now
siasa
everybody is back. Karani is back.
Mm-hmm.
Hanif is back. Who is out? Bajaber. What's good, my guy? We are coming. I'm just saying.
Amesema sasa waachi ligi jidefend, wanakuja kuidefend wao wenyewe.
Saying.
Yes, and then we also had Kakamega Homeboys versus Sofapaka FC, which ended 0-0. So no highlights from those 2 games.
Bro,
yes.
Sofapaka are actually decent.
They have been decent for a very long time.
Seriously, yeah, they've been decent, like, but of late, like the second phase of the league, the first leg, they let their guard down after some games. No, don't. You will spit that, don't. But in the second leg, like they've been hands-on, like for like almost every game. And that's very commendable.
Yeah.
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 Yes. Yeah.
I agree.
You know, a funny nini. There, we people of the mountain,
Yes.
when we are greeting each other, you can tell somebody yes.
Yeah.
And they'll reply.
And they say yeah.
Like,
And that's a greeting.
That's a greeting, by the way.
You meet people on the road,
people
you
of
don't
Kangema
know.
started
Especially,
it.
yeah. Those
Those people who wear the cap like Maina, that one for Uhuru is not bad. It is the people who are surrounding him. That one.
Yes. Actually, you meet people on the road, and if you don't know them, it's actually easier for you to say yes, and then you say yeah. And then
You see
that's
the
a
way-
full
the
greeting.
The ones close to the lake do.
Ati? Why the heck would they do
that
that?
is
That is a greeting.
Yeah.
Which lakeside?
Hey.
So I can
you never
avoid
had
them.
producer say it?
So I can avoid
For
them.
producer, it comes naturally, but you guys have never had it. You've never had it.
Lamin Lalal.
Abuya.
Yeah.
And then how do you respond to that?
That's his response.
So what is the
No, it's not a greeting. It's more of like kusema Anasema.
why would you do that?
Ngoja kutoka leo sasa utaibisa hii. Tembea tu hii Nairobi utaona.
No, Abuya anatoka side gani? Ni avoid hawa watu wa huko. Avoid those.
But hawezi avoid.
He's from Adagala's place.
Muhoroni. Very good ex. Kawa ni wa Muhoroni usiwahi kuja inbox yangu.
All of them will go. You know, I know them. All of them will they will run.
Ndio wakuja kwenye Hapana. Yeah. And then we go to a game that hurt my soul. That I felt bad because these are my people, my mountain
Can I start?
people.
No, can I start?
Start.
You know, I saw Balo do this. Wait, I show you something. Let me tell you something. Just a little minute. Just a little minute.
Leko.
Shout out to Balo.
Yeah.
We were there.
Balo.
We were there
Siaya.
no, Kisumu.
He's
Oh, you're in
called
Kisumu.
Jomo Kenyatta International Stadium in Mamboleo, where we saw what were the 2 teams again? Producer.
Yamin is watching Ochieng.
What were the 2 teams? The
In
2 teams that were
Mamboleo.
playing on Monday. Mamboleo. Bakedia FC versus hayo majina alikuwa magumu.
Vitambi FC.
Nimesahau wengine.
For Samiro and
But yeah, we went to support our boy Balo. Na anafanya kazi poa. People came out.
He's called Conscience. You know he's died. Yeah. He's called Otieno Conscience.
Like Lamine Lalal.
Yeah.
Yamin Lamal.
Yeah.
It's Yamin Lamal.
Who?
Producer.
Sinakwambia ni Yamin
Can
Lamal.
I start this
Yamin Lamal.
We are back.
Yes.
Yamin Lamal.
This was
Lamal.
This was me when Mathare scored their second goal.
Hapana, ngoja hatujafika
Wait.
huko.
No, I want you to listen.
Sasa itabidi tu icheze tena juu tuko game ya posta wewe.
Bongo ni lala. Musa Masika.
Unatuwestia time.
Haya.
Nikwambie kwa nini?
Zii.
Juu ujangoja tufike kwa hiyo part. Mimi niko naongea kuhusu Posta Rangers na Murang'a Seals. Hapana, tulikuwa
tunamaliza nao ndo tuambie mbona refa naiba. Tunamaliza na Posta.
Utanipanga na mimi nishapanga nini yangu. So yeah, I was going to say this was a game that actually hurt me so badly.
Yeah.
Tutarudia hiyo part. Tutarudia hiyo part.
Shami.
Hapana. Ili ni hurt juu walipewa penalty ya wako na deserve Posta Rangers. That's what I was saying.
Again referring.
Yes. So yeah.
Ukora.
Utarudia tu hiyo yako, tutasikiliza vizuri. Irudishe mpaka hiyo part. Yeah. Ataisikiza tu kwa simu yako.
Ataweka.
So, first of all, Felix Oluoch, top of his game. We've spoken about how good Felix Oluoch is. And I think there's specifically people who continue to put up very good performances. Felix Oluoch, Vincent Wasambo, Shami Munyikibwana, Maloba, as in terms of attacking, tunasemanga ule Brian Otieno mwenye alidisappear tu into thin air. Excuse hata simonangi anywhere. But yeah, Vincent Wasambo had a follow-up from Felix Oluoch. Pressing yake ilikuwa impeccable. So Vincent Wasambo starts us off crucial. Congratulations. Nipe nduru. Producer wake kulala kwa kazi yako. So congratulations to Crucial on getting that goal. And then Felix Oluoch also had too many chances he missed on that game. And uko like, okay, you get an assist, you miss so many chances, you're like, nini, ball imekatama, nini. And then we go on to Joe Waidera. That guy, why did I say girl? That guy is actually very good. So Njao misses touch, alitoka kuendea ball, kugonga, hakuifikia. Nae Joe Waidera was actually on the right place. Was actually in the right place at the right time. Gets the goal. Then we go back to Michael Owen, who also scores a goal from Des alipeana. Actually, apart from that penalty, whole scandal and nini, Des actually played very well. That is Dennis, the captain. Played really well. Created this chance for Michael Owen to score, who had also missed a previous chance. So, yeah. Now, we go to this mistake, ya referee, which was so bizarre because anyone who has eyes can actually see that wasn't a penalty. And it actually cost Murang'a still so much because you can, when you watch the game, even when you watch the highlights, unaona after that penalty, inaka, like, moods tu ziliteremka hivi chini. And yes, and even when they get when Felix Oluoch scores the penalty, he doesn't actually celebrate. And ungeshanga, but ako nachezea Murang'a. But I actually think it's because he knows they didn't deserve that penalty. But sasa utaanza hapo walisimama tu, okay, alafu the game continued. Yeah, so that was actually a very big blunder from the referee because we've consistently spoken of how referees, especially right now, are making very questionable decisions, and it doesn't help their case that this happens on the same weekend that people are complaining about this. And then that now made it 2-2. Then we go to Munyovi. Mi sijui ni field ama ni nini. Alikuwa na try ku clear the ball, kugonga outside the field, akaigonga juu. Ikarudi chini, akatry kuiclear tena, ikakata. Like I think hiyo shamba inafaa ifungwe. Honestly, that stadium ya Machakos,
talk to the
stadium ya Machakos is actually very terrible, man. Wanafaa warudi tena wa restructure kila kitu. Iko na mabumps, iko na nini. We can't be complaining
like
about
a road.
this.
It has bumps, it has potholes.
Yeah, and actually people can actually get very bad injuries from that field. Like, naomba serikali na the Minister of Sports and the whole nini, please, actually, I don't think it would cost like at 10 million or whatever just making the field. Mi hata siulizi hata mambo ya stanza ama nini. Hiyo field tu itengenezwe tu vizuri. I don't think it's going to cost that much. So please, we'll look into that. So Munyovi ka make your mistake, which I think anyone could have made a mistake like that, especially in such a big shamba like that. And then Marita ndio akakuwa hapo, ndio alikuwa hapo mbele yake, alishika tu akashoot and Pusarin just gets their third goal. When you look at this game, I would say for someone especially like Michael Owen, we can say that we have seen a big improvement compared to the Kariobangi Sharks game that we watched uko kwa SportPesa Arena. That was actually a very good improvement.
But he's actually industrious.
Yes, he is.
Proper player.
Yes, he is. Especially in this game.
Proper player.
I think kama hiyo momentum yao ingeisha after that undeserved penalty was given, at least Murangasila at least wangetoka na point moja from this game. But yeah. Poleni kwao. Yes. And then we go to Ulinzi Stars versus Talanta, which ended 4-0 to Ulinzi Stars. A splendid game. We start off by also, I gave a shout out to Chris Opondo in the game in alicheza na Gor Mahia, but also this game he was actually on point also. I know they conceded 4 goals, but shout out to Chris Opondo also. And then Mushiri nayo akadecide ameacha kuscore na free kicks, ascore na headers. So he gets a chance from Stafford. Akajiposition on the right place. Mushiri gets a goal. Then Ivan Sochieng from... Kwa nini una smile?
Umesema tu Ulinzi 4. I can hear someone blushing close to me. Hey.
Brenda.
I can hear her blushing.
Yeah. So Ivan Sochieng had a very good chance to at least help Talanta because walikuwa nakapitia, but Ricks Brendan nakusikia hapo tu ukisema tu fala.
Alikuwa in English? Alikuwa
he was going through it.
Kanapitia.
Yo. So yeah,
I'm so good at this.
Ricks comes back with a banger for this game, comes back with a banger for Ulinzi Stars. So shout out to Ricks, welcome back. Tumekumiss, especially hapa kwa pod tumekumiss kukuongelelea. So he actually makes a very good save for that Evan Sochieng trial. And then another assist for Muchiri, one and only Mushiri, from a free kick for Karani to score. Finally, tumekuwa tukisema
Kanari.
Karani. Yeah, tumekuwa tukisema Karani ball imemkata. Finally, ball ilimuitikia game ya FC Talanta. So, and then, apparently Mushiri had 2 assists and 1 goal for Amaton Samunya from a corner kick also. Like, alikuwa na free kick, Karani akafunga. Alikuwa na corner kick, Amaton Samunya. Shout out to Amaton Samunya. Friend of the podcast.
My player.
Defender, no
guys,
man.
Even this one. You touch, Ngoto. Ngoto. Now I have 7 center backs. I don't know who can play in my team. I have Ken, I have Omija, I have Mangles, I have Samunya, I have Were. I have Sili. Damn.
Hauna mmoja wa Sharks hata?
Guy can
Upande.
guy will Upande will
anacheza
play in my
left.
mid. Guy will come when I need penalty takers. Because my defenders there penalties.
Guy ya Jamie's penalty. That's my guy. Literally. Guy punch.
This one has said the keeper will punch all.
No,
I'm
you
so
guys are
good.
actually very stupid.
I'm so good.
Yeah. So, and then Felix Otieno aka-assist Ochieng Joseph to cap a commanding win over Talanta. Even Sheng aliandika is actually speaking very good English.
I said?
Felix Otieno assists Ochieng Joseph to cap a commanding win over Talanta.
You know, guys, I hung around copywriters, blah 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 blah, authors, producers, tweet makers. Huh? Yeah, and I don't send them.
Yeah. So you have good English. You have
Hingo.
very good English.
Yes.
The thing is this, I think ever since your video ya Chemu akilia akiwa amejam sana, ulinzi wali decide you shall not cry
No, they are
anymore.
being fed. Just know.
So walianza kulipa. Walisikiliza maslahi ya Chemu.
They are not eating canned beans anymore.
Oh, very
Only.
nice. I'm happy for them. They have continuously put up. In the last 3 games, wamewin 2 waka draw moja. So that's good. That's a very good improvement for Lindsay Stars. So shout out to Lindsay Stars. Next game tuweke Leshan. Ndio Sheng ache kujam.
Leshan Motian.
Acha nikwambia. Alafu after May, tukiingia June, akina Javan wakuwa wamesharudi from winning AFCON. We shall eat.
Probably.
We shall eat. Yes. And now we go to a much awaited game for Sheng. Tebu Sheng tuweke basi. Tusikie. So, if you guys don't know why Sheng loves Mathare, he actually grew up in Mathare.
Born.
So, he was... Oh, you were born in Mathare? Weke your video. After your part,
I want to cry.
I'm giving you... Yeah. So...
You think I'm born in...
So if you don't know what's going on, hiyo ni penalty ya Musa. Inaendelea.
This is my commentary.
Please.
Yeah! Musa! Ndio huyo. Bongo lilala. Musa Masika, bongo lilala. Bongo lilala usishike.
Bro, I was mad happy. You know, like I knew I had a game at 4 p.m. and I was tensed, but I was just recording like the Gor players going to the dressing room from the bus. Some players even like remained in the bus to watch that penalty. After the goal, the driver Simba, that Pararira, bro, like 10 times. He sat on it like, hey, people were happy.
Gor Mahia fans
No,
wa.
like for our boy. You know,
Kwa boyo wenye hata mkuwa mnampea chance acheze mkamwachilia tu.
was it
hivyo.
the fans were happy for Musa? Whatever you are saying, tell it to the technical bench. Tell
Si
it to
nyinyi mlikuwa mnasema
tell
ajui
it to
ball.
Zico.
Si nyinyi mlikuwa mnasema mafans. Mkisema Musa ajui
Which
ball.
fans?
Okay, si wewe.
Thank
Wewe
you.
najua si wewe.
Thank you.
Wengine wenye walikuwa wasema
Thank
hivyo.
you. Zico was not putting him on.
It was actually crazy because when even Austin wasn't there, which you'd have thought at least maybe angekuwa napea Musa Masika a chance to play, he still wasn't getting that chance. And you know what? I'm actually very happy that Musa left Gor and actually went somewhere he's appreciated. So shout out to Mathare United. So yeah, we had Mathare United versus Tusker FC, which ended 2-1 to Mathare. The first goal was scored by the one and only, a good friend of mine, Deogratius Ojok. Si beshte yangu. Kuna the name is Jwangi International Players.
Oh.
Internationale.
How bad?
Yeah.
Where is Deogracious from?
Uganda.
He's so gracious to come out of
Banange.
Uganda.
Unajua venye alikuwa ananifunza Kiganda. Banange. We actually did an interview with him. It was actually very fun. Yes. So shout out to the gracious Jock. Yes, he gets the first goal. And the thing is this. Hata Mathare wangetaka kufunga walikuwa na chances kali sana. Kwanza Nyawir, shout out also Nyawir. Nyawir alikuwa na chance ingine hapo.
Again, another player. Yes. Another player.
Yeah, so Nyawir ali create a beautiful chance, but Brian Opondo alikuwa on top of his game. Toa ball, so he didn't score. Then also, Eli Asieche.
Eli almost made me die.
Najua your nini,
No,
your heart was pounding.
I was sat somewhere on the top there, where we always stay. Hey, 1-on-1. Captain, Eli, Chip. Hey, Opondo with his body. He kazad.
Akakaza kufikia.
Ikuwa manayo.
So I think for the Jock goal, kulikuwa na some mistakes from the keeper, anaitwa Njunge.
No, it was just unfortunate, man.
No, it was sort of a mistake. Hiyo mambo ya kutoka kwa line. Kuendea ball. Acha nikwambie kama unaendea ball be 99% sure utashika hiyo ball. Mukok naye alijaribu kukimbia kufikiana na hiyo ball, but hiyo ball venye ilikuwa na bounce ikikimbia hakuna kitu angefanya, so alifika kaa ball ishaingia ndani. Watu wakalia, fans wa Tusker wakafurahi sana. Little did they know what was coming to hit them. So super sub akaingizwa Musa Masika Wanyama Wanchove. Yes, comes on as a sub as he always does, and as he always does he performs very well. The only time akuperform po ilikuwa ile bid goal, lakini hiyo nayo timu yote ilikuwa imelemewa, hakuna kitu wangefanya. So yes, the attack starts off from Kinyanjui, akaenda kakreatia ball mbio kwa Brian Ouru. Brian Ouru. Brian Ouru bana, tebu nieke makofi hapo ya Brian Ouru. Thank you very much Brian Ouru. Create a splendid chance ya kufikia Musa. The thing is this, hata Musa hata akufikiria mambo ya kusimamisha bola ati afunge, venye tu ilikuja tu ndani kai mingeli bounce chini kamfikia That was actually a very thoughtful goal. Yes.
Bottom corner. Bottom right, left.
Akaenda kama mfanya bongo ni lala, Musa ni Masika. But yes. And then we come to the penalty. So you're thinking about it, you're like, that was such a careless penalty
to give away.
I know it's in the heat of the moment, but unashika mtu ya nini? Unashika shati, unamnyonga nini?
You know, they caught the doctor. He's called Dr. Eli Asieche. If you don't touch daktari.
Please don't touch, yeah.
Yes.
So yeah, Alex Onchwari, yes.
Yeah.
Drags Eli down as he gets. Hata nikwambia kama angemguza wala Eli angefunga hiyo. So yes, and then the penalty is given Musa katikati hivi.
I wanted him to do a penenka.
Penenka unaweza nini konge juu ya post, unaweza sikia kulia.
But Musa is Musa.
Yeah, so
he's cool.
Musa scores a brilliant penalty. Shout out to Musa. So he had a brace in that game. Na naenda atafikia watu na wapite tu.
Don't say watu, say Alisalum.
Utachana Alisalum wewe.
But sorry.
Takuja na apite Bendeka.
Sorry.
Au front.
Bendeka scored yesterday.
Si ndio nasema atawafikia na wapite.
You hear this girl?
Mi siwezi ongeza Aliju amekuwa mgonjwa, anapata injury every game.
Yeah, he's saying he has more injuries than goals.
And ni sawa.
Even the Kilemba one, like vertical.
Mi nasema mi siongei mingi. Mungu anaona venye watu wanaongea vibaya.
This one
Season ikiisha tu tutakuja tu.
we will be here.
We will restructure. We shall be here, God willing. Inshallah. Tutakuwa hapa. If God keeps us alive.
I felt for some Tusker players who actually did their best, but like a Rambo in that midfield, bro. Like he was doing everything.
As
like
he's supposed
everything.
to.
Yeah. But there is a point that came I don't remember his name.
He was sending himself, eh?
Calm down.
He was sending himself.
Calm down. I'm looking for a name for the name for the Ugandan guy, the new signing.
You know, I've just realized that Morrison is going to enjoy this podcast.
Very. And we have not even reached.
Why is he going to enjoy?
See, the English is...
English only.
He's Englishing.
Oh, yeah. Morrison complains that we speak too much Kiswahili and he doesn't understand what we're speaking about or on.
Yeah, so Tusker's midfield was Dennis Oguta, Dennis Iguma, and Erambo. So, bro, Erambo was doing everything.
So who was playing as
possible.
their 10? Because I wasn't there in the game.
Oguta.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Bathers was on the bench.
Bathers was on the bench.
Odoyo was also on the bench. Okay, that's...
Which made me think, should Nani have brought either Fabian?
Kochokere.
Because someone needed to deal with Rio, Ouru,
Eli.
Rio, Ouru, and
Kinyanjui alikuwa anacheza huko juu.
wing,
Brian
and
Kinyanjui.
anaitwa nani? The Kiparangoto. That number 14. Kilume. I was forgetting
Daniel
Kilume's
Kilume,
name.
yeah.
Bro, they were dealing with the Rambo properly. Rio was catching him this, you are not going anywhere. Like, everything they were doing, Rio was there. Like, Ouru was, like, in the attacks. Him and Nyawir.
Yeah.
They almost,
And you know he got
they almost killed
player
Kadu.
of the month. Yeah, last month.
Banang, they always killed
Banangi.
yeah.
Mr. Banangi. So, yeah.
But for me,
Ouru is looking better in my opinion. Like with every game that he plays, I think
proper
there's
player.
a big improvement.
Proper player.
Especially with the creation of chances, in as much as he's not scoring them. Yes, and finally we finish off with
I think the coach should have brought on either
Bathers.
Fabian ama
Odoyo.
yeah, and they brought Balecho late, Njuguna late. I was so pissed. Also, it was a very bad present for
Njoki
Gits.
Njanja. Oh, Gits.
Yeah.
So
Which-
shout out to Gits. Happy birthday. Happy belated birthday, Gits.
We are out there after the game. Then he tells we were with T-Boy and European. You know Mzungu?
Nimemjua.
A little if you know Mzungu. We were there, then he tells them, you guys just wait. These guys did not record last week, but tomorrow they will record. I told him it's not our fault.
Oh, when they won.
Yeah.
Last.
Now.
Pole, si nimesema nilikuwa mgonjwa, but it's okay.
But
so,
yeah, happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Gits. Yes. Blessings.
But I was very happy.
I know you are.
Because I told Njoki you will see
Shege.
you will see Kanyoni of Ngede. A bird of Ngede.
Yes. And then finally Gor Mahia versus Mara Sugar, which ended 4-0. Aki, Robert Obaga, I'm very sorry, my G. Robert Obaga. Raila alicheza?
I don't know. I was there for like 10 minutes, then I left for work. I was busy. But even if he played...
Anasema Jehovah. Shabana waliingizwa when?
Come.
Shabana waliingizwa
they are our
when?
neighbors in Nyanza province. Yeah.
Ai, Raila alikuwa bench. Na niliwaambianga tu last time, mwache kuweka Raila bench. Raila alikuwa bench, acha nikusomee. Evans, Utieno, Nyela, Mulama, Okwenda, Thomas, Owino, Uchieng,
That's the bench.
Odaro, Jagongo na Utieno. Alikuwa cheza 4-4-2. And then Adoyo, Lamek, Woodvin, Yusuf, Armita, Raila, Obaga, Cyrus na Cheriot. Ndo alikuwa bench. Next time mwanzishe Raila.
Dex is telling me on this year that they started Mulama because things were going Mulama for them.
Wow.
He's using these headphones very badly. Don't do those jokes here, you. Yeah. Where Gor Mahia you?
Unajua naangalia games zao walidraw na Tusker, wakadraw na KCB, wakachapwa na Gor, wakachapwa na Mathare. Jesus.
Nervous.
They haven't won any game in their last 5 matches. We ni kubaya. Woi, nasema ni kubaya. Yeah. Mara sugar sasa pull up your socks. Yeah, that's actually very bad. So, this game, hey, let me say, acheni tupitia D-line up ya Gor, tukimaliza. We saw some changes we haven't seen in a very long time. So, wakwende huko hata waiki line up.
Who?
Si Gor. Wajeka IG.
So you ask me, I tell you line up.
Niambie.
Tell us.
So guard in goal.
Sorry, who in goal?
Matthews.
Okay.
Matthews in goal.
Okay.
Simiti, Mangles, who else? Omija at the back. So the midfield is Lawi. No, not Lawi. Wendo. Lawi was also there. No,
kama ujui nini.
See, I'm telling you.
Ilikuwa Wendo, Morrison na Ben Stanley hapo midfield. Shout out to Ben Stanley, one and only. Congrats.
The attack was
Neke makofi hapo. Ben Stanley, when ni mnoma. Ben Stanley Olinzi. Nilikwambia we ni mnoma na nitarudia tena, we ni mkali. Asante. Then hapo mbele tulikuwa na Sharif,
Papa
Bendeka.
Mololia.
Nani mwingine alikuwa hapo?
Levin.
Yeah.
Levin.
So, yes. We started off with actually a very good pressing. We've spoken so much of Sharif, and now let's give him his flowers. I think for this game, he deserved man of the match. He was splendid. An assist. Actually, he had 2 assists and 1 goal. So shout out to Sharif Musa. He has greatly improved from, we've been complaining about he holds on the ball too much, alafu akiachilia inakuwa already mwenye anaenda kupea is already marked. So wana lose ball haraka. And in this game, we actually saw a total different Sharif Musa. So yeah, we start us off. Morrison assists to Sharif.
Morrison.
Tasema venye naitaka. Morrison assists to
Kenya, bro.
Yeah. Morrison.
That is his Kenyan name.
Morrison Onyango. So Morrison assists to Sharif for Sharif to score a very superb, splendid goal. And then Sharif also assists Morrison for Morrison to score.
Who lays it past the keeper?
Chini.
Outside the box.
Chini kwa chini means down by down.
No.
Morrison.
Surely.
Si chini kwa chini means down by down.
Hey.
So down by down like underwater. Say underwater, yeah. And then Sharif Musa assists Bendeka. And hiyo siku ilikuwa watu wenye waliambiwa wajui ball ndio walikuwa wanafunga hiyo siku. Yeah, so shout out to the 3 of them, Sharif Musa, Morrison and Bendeka. And then the last goal was scored by Alpha.
One of the best Onyangos in the league, if not the best.
Alpha,
After Rooney, who is
not in the league.
and who has won his game today 3-2. I always want to remind you guys, I'm out of frame because I'm sorry, but I'm back. I'm saying Rooney Onyango has won his game again today. He won during the midweek 4-0. Today they've won 3-2.
So wanashinda ligi.
You wait.
Ligi yao imeisha?
No, it started recently.
It started recently. It's supposed to end.
No.
See, all leagues are supposed to be ending soon.
Theirs is different. Different gravy.
I don't know.
Ebu look.
Walikuwa pre-season. Oh, no, that doesn't make sense.
See, you look.
How is their league starting now? But yeah, no, we'll look after the game, after the pod. Yes. And then Alpha gets a goal from an assist by Bendeka.
Just to clarify, the
Norwegian second tier league.
Yes, they have played 4 games.
Oh my God.
You know,
4 games.
I'm an adamant
when
follower.
he died had fan of
Sognadal.
Sognadal since its inception.
Since
The inception of Rooney Onyango to
thank you.
Sognadal.
Yes. It's been my favorite team in Norway.
Okay. Yeah.
Does that mean Rooney might be the first player to win the KPL and Norwegian league in the same season?
Maybe. Because, yeah,
Is it the same season though?
Actually,
See, he's playing
he's
right now.
played enough
If God
games
wins, he
to
gets a medal.
have a medal by the...
Shit.
And then if the other one, he'll get a medal.
Yani atapata ligi akiwa huko. Nasema kuna watu wamepigana huko.
If Gor Mahia win the league.
Wamesema wanakuja kudefend league. Hawangoji defend.
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
IG-defend anymore. Ni wao wanaidefend. Kila mtu ashinde game zao. And then in that same game, Austin missed a sitter. Yani ilikuwa tu aligonga tu kwenye kipa anaenda. It was frustrating. But I think for that one, he should have passed to Omala or Sharif. Wangepata goal. They were at a better position.
You wanted us to humiliate Kinaobaga. We can't humiliate our fellow statesmen who, you know, they are our fans before they are Marashuga fans. Do you know that?
Just to remove.
No, I'm saying the truth. We can't humiliate them.
Okay.
5.
Yeah, and then for the Alpha goal, he was actually very involved in that.
The 1-2s.
The 1-2s.
Before the assist, yeah.
Yes, and then finally, Bendeka ndio akapata hiyo chance, akapea Alpha akafunga, and then the game ended 4-0. I would say there's an improvement because the Golia Sharif, which was assisted by Morrison, was from the midfield. Ben Stanley was very involved in the goals that were scored. Alpha Onyango, who scored, is from the midfield.
He's a midfielder.
He's from the midfield. Potato. Kwa ni midfield na uko ndio ametoka na yeye ni midfielder. If you come
someone
from
who is from the midfield,
yes.
and I have to give a big shout out, and he's not a midfielder. Bryson Wangai, a big shout out from the midfield of Kenya.
But he's not mid.
And he's not mid. He can't
He's
be
nowhere
mid.
close to mid.
How
would you say he's from the mid? He's not from the mid.
From the center of
No,
the country.
he's from the mountain.
Sits at the center of the country.
Or central province.
Bro. Nah.
Mi nakata hizo jokes zako.
Also,
we tunafaa tumalize
see we are
pod.
done.
Yeah.
See, I'm shouting out my G's.
Okay, shout them out.
A big shout out to Kinara. Ustad Mkatoliki. Another clean sheet in the bag. That's my defender.
Okay.
We go again on Thursday. So
Tunafanya predictions.
you want?
No.
I have. You don't want? You are fearing. Why? the ones I have on my mind. Mozart Bet Cup. Who are playing first? Mongina? Kariobangi Sharks versus Gor 4 p.m. Thursday.
Kariobangi Sharks.
Win.
Yes.
To the semi-finals.
Yes.
Thanks.
Kariobangi Sharks versus who?
Kogalo.
Mayenga.
The great Mahia.
Catch me dead.
Very nice.
Nairobi United, you must repeat because Billy
And
does not have a microphone.
Nairobi United versus Kakamega Homeboys.
Shuma ball. Henry Omolo ball.
That's going to be actually very
Omweri
tricky.
ball.
It's a battle of our friends.
The second Omala in the league.
Kelwish, Omala,
next season.
Omweri, Kevin Lefty,
Machaka.
Leslie. Yeah. Ni Machaka ama ni Fuchaka?
Machaka.
Oh, Machaka. Fuchaka ko Talanta. No, there's a player who's called Fuchaka.
Kuna the other brother.
No, there's a player.
There is a Fuchaka somewhere in the
Fuchaka.
league.
Let me-
Yeah, there is another game.
There is a Cyprian Fuchaka,
Yeah,
Yes,
there are
Cyprian
three games.
Fuchaka plays for.
Talanta.
Oh,
Yes, you see, I wasn't. There's a Fuchaka in Talanta.
You know ball.
I know ball, guys. I know ball. So, shout out to Cyprian Fuchaka. Hao watu wa kujua tu na kujua.
there is another game. Ulinzi are playing.
Murangasil. Yes. Unajua nini?
Who's playing?
Ulinzi Stars versus
Murang'a Seals.
Son of
Murang'a United. No, the thing is this.
Tell us the thing.
Jusioni Murang'a Seals wakishinda hiyo cup. Wa concentrate tu na kutoenda relegation.
Na-
Juu hakuna haja hata
They are
mshinde
not
hiyo
going
cup
down.
na muende. Ni kubaya.
They are
Unaona
not
kuna
going
timu
down.
inataka tu kuenda down.
They are not going
Umeona
down.
Bidco amejitoko hiyo nini?
They are not going down.
Wameteleza au Bidco wakatoka nje ya relegation zone. So wacha tu Murang'a Seal wache hii kitu iende, focus their own everything they have in the league. Yeah, because back to back hadi last
The same
season
to Gor Mahia.
wakumbuka last season walikuwa na didimia wanaenda hiyo side ya relegation na nini, wakicheza wanaweza enda na wakienda mi sioni wakirudi. So yeah, mi naona Ulinzi Stars win.
Yeah, those are the predictions.
Yes. So nizo games tu tatu peke yake.
The other ones, the land has a case.
Who are we? We are the Sharks. Yeah. And then kuna game ya Shabana na Gor Mahia.
Yeah. We need it even 1:30 p.m.
When you see a girl and you're in a dim hood. Na. Acha ngombe, a battle of the Austin Odhiambo, Austin Odongo. A battle of the Brian Migiro.
And
A battle of lakini Michira anacheza.
there is no
wing.
another
kuna mtu
there is no
mwingine
another Brian in Gor.
Yeah. So guys, thank you very much for watching our podcast. We are very grateful. Thank you for spending your time with us. We love you very much. I love you.
Yeah, and
Before we go, shout out to Bri Bongida.
Yeah, ameshinda akipiga kelele hapa na hataki kuonekana kwa pod.
Bri is about to do great things very soon.
Hallelujah.
the
Stay tuned,
biggest
stay
noise
tuned.
maker in the room.
Shout out to there's a jersey behind Sheng there.
Oh!
Kenya Sevens are
Shout
playing
out
this
to Kenya
weekend. The Kenya
Sevens.
Lionesses and Shujaa relegation promotion battle this weekend. LA tutakuwa live.
Timu
Tutakuwa
Dongo.
live.
Timu Dongo.
Muombe Ndex aende ile.
No, it's a bit too soon.
It's a bit too soon. You don't want to go?
But he goes to Langata every time.
Mbona nagoma na tona boka sako?
Wow.
Hey, guys,
Yeah. So guys, bye. Thank you.
Next week, you come back here for more English lessons. I've been your host, Sheng. This one has been Maten, Makumi, Tabitha. Yes, and Makumi is a real name. Somebody asked me that.
Walai.
Yeah,
Because I'm a 10 out of 10, guys.
yes.
I love you.
Successful people look like you and the great Gor Mahia.
Bye.